Hello and welcome to another one of my videos. So we are at the annual Muscle Car and Corvette Nationals for 2023, and let's go ahead and explore and see what cool cars they have for this year. And we're going to start off with this Tornado. Look at this car. This is just totally awesome. This car is, I believe, let's see what it says here. It's around 700 horsepower. This car, super rare. Look at this thing. Just a beautiful car. And I always love coming to these this car show every year because you just don't know what you're going to see every year. That's the kind of rare cars they have here. Like this one here. At the annual Mcacn car show, this is a BMW. Look at this thing, it's beautiful. I like the flat paint on this car. Look at that, that's amazing. Over here we have the Mustang roll. And a lot of these are 70s, 1970s, as you can see here. Boss 429s. This is a 1969, so we start getting... So this is really nice. You get to preview the cars early. Here's a 70. Just beautiful cars here. Check out this really neat Eliminator here. This is a beautiful car. Look at this. I love the green. You know, I always love the green paint jobs on cars. This is a 1970 Mercury Cougar Eliminator. What a nice car. And over here we have a Rapid Transit Cuda. Lost but not forgotten. That's the story. I almost think we saw this car before, but that's all right. It's great to see the cars again.
Happy 75th birthday to Bill Braun. That's right, Bill Braun's 75th anniversary of life. That's this weekend. Be sure to congratulate him.
This is all the info. What a nice car that is. Check that out. Oh, we head back to the 80s. Look at that. Oh, look at this one. This one's a Saline Mustang. Look at that. I remember back in the day I used to work at a dealership and I would prep these cars. It's so nice to see these cars are finally getting their recognition. You can see the little seat pump in there, the little ball. They always had those in all the cars. I remember the Plymouths always had those too, where you pump up the seat or whatever. That is cool. Look at that, man. Over here we got another 80s Mustang. I actually had a 7-Up Mustang convertible. That was my Mustang. It was a dark green car, but it's really nice to see these cars are finally getting their recognition. They're stepping up to the plate now. Nice cars, look at that. And over here we have the newer Mustang. Oh, look at this. This is a Saline Ford, 2004 Saline Ford. Look at that thing. It's got, look at that. Gull wing doors. Amazing. Look at the back, man. It looks like a Ferrari. There's a 1985 Saline Mustang. All original. Look at the paint burn. It goes so fast it gets a paint burn. And here's another one. So yep, these are the next Desire cars. Over here, got some really cool classic cars. I like the pastel colors on these cars. Nothing like it. This is a 1956 Mercury. Look at that. Here's another Mercury. 1954. Say no more. And there's a bunch of other Mercurys. Over here we have the Buick GS Stage 1. 1970. Look at this color. This is a really cool color here. Yep, I was right. I was thinking Hurst, and sure enough, it's a Hurst. Hurst Olds. Or Pontiac. Hurst Pontiac, sorry. This is a Hurst Pontiac, not a Hurst Olds. Look at that. Get it right, Don. Get it right. Over here we have the 360 Javelin AMC. I've really grown the... Oh, it's like a pistol grip. This is my favorite one right here, the red, white, and blue one. 1970. Look at that, man. Manual on the floor. Look at that. Beautiful car, man. It's a 1971 Javelin AMX 71. Love that color. Love the manuals, man. Super car. Look at the interior. Look at that interior. Beautiful. All right, so we'll just kind of walk around here. There's lots of cool cars here to discover. Like this one. And this really neat 442. I think there might still be more cars on the way. Well, let's just see what we can find here. These are pretty big, these Impalas. So still got the sticker. Very nice looking car. Beautiful interior, as always. They sure don't make the interior like they used to. I know I always say that. Here's the Comet Cyclone part. No, that's not the 1979 Mustang chase car running. That's another car pulling in. But check out this really neat, cool 1979 chase car. Beautiful car. This is a Corvair by Chevrolet. Look at this thing. Wow. And this one's like a tow truck Corvair. A Corvair 95 they're called. That's amazing. Oh, it's like these really off looking vehicles. Look at that. 62. That's a nice car. Whew. Over here we have the Corvair 95 van. Got it all jazzed up in here. That's pretty neat. Look at that. How you doing? And over here we have another van. Yeah, these vans are really cool. Corvair 95s. Look at this one, the Three Stooges are on there. All the classics. Elvis. I don't know, I think that's Alfred Hitchcock, Vincent Price. I think that's Bozo. They got Bozo on there even. That's pretty cool, man. That's an amazing paint job, though. Look at that van. Wow. It's got that old tint, man. It's got that old 70s tint. They used to make them blue, orange. It's the Aerofix. Wow. There's some more really cool cars. And this is supposedly it's a real Yanko Deuce, a real Yanko. So if anybody is interested, just call that number there. You can own a real Yanko. Comes with a tachometer too. Look at that. Wow. Amazing car. It's that green paint job. Okay, so we have all the Ford GTs all in one place. Look at that, man. Ah, yeah. It's a right-hander. This is the real deal. The real deal right here. GT40. Beautiful car. The new Ford GTs. These are the 6s. I personally like the 8s myself. Just the noise is just so much cooler, but yeah, I'd take this, I guess. Look at that. But this is the newer Ford GT. Back there. This one's pretty raw. Look at that sucker there. Nice. Beautiful car. It even looks good the way it is, don't it? A supercharger. Nice looking car. Yeah, it's a prototype. Wow. This one's a 2023 Ford GT1. Look at that, man. The fiberglass seats. Yeah, man. Oh, look at this one. That's cool. And down here we have a sculpted fiberglass body. This looks like a 2003 Ford GT Workhorse number 5, one of 4 surviving examples. Ah, that's pretty neat. Wow, look at that. So this is a survivor. That's pretty cool.
Gotta figure it out.
All right, so there's a lot of these cars that, oh, I like this finisher. Look at that. Looks really cool. I always really enjoyed these cars. These 2000 Ford GTs. I really like them. This is a concept design model. That's really neat. See, this I would really like to have because it's portable, it's cool looking, and it's probably a one of a kind. That is really neat. And you can see in the pictures that it's sat like, you know, they're figuring out a Mustang design with this car, and it's in the office and everything. But that is super cool. I like these models like that. They're really neat. This is some info on there. Okay, more Ford GTs. Oh yeah, look at this one. This car is awfully familiar. I used to see this one at the car show all the time. Somebody had one like this. He put a lot of miles on it too. He didn't care. He just drove it because he enjoyed the hell out of the car. He didn't care how many miles he put on there, but these are just fascinating cars. I gotta say, this was the one last umph. Because after that, I mean, okay, yeah, they came out with the Shelby 500 Mustangs and everything. But this is really it, man. Honestly, this is the last, in my book, this is the last raw power Ford muscle car in my book. The newer cars don't match. They just don't match these cars. There's just the sound, everything. The build, everything about this car. It's the last one in my book. And now they're making everything in plastic parts. So, and here is the Ford Bronco. These are really big again. It's supposed to be like, I think this was supposed to be a compact truck back then, but it's big, man. This thing is still pretty big. Okay, and here's the Bronco, another Bronco rather. This one's a little, the interior is a lot nicer. Looks like it's totally done. Look at that. They even got a little computer in there or something. That's pretty cool. It's well done. Well done. I gotta say, man, this is a beautiful Bronco. This is a 1963 Shelby Cobra Dragon Snake. I like the name. Look at this thing. It's really neat. Look at that. Wow. That's really neat. This is an old car. Look at that. Look, it's even got the dragon snake on the back. Woo! Gets awfully A lot of car exhaust in here when they're pulling the cars in, but that's alright. For here we have a really cool Firebird. 68, I want to say. Redone. Beautiful car. And then over here, there's a Firebird. Saw one of the barnyards pull in like this car. And then here's another Camaro. This is the Camaro, rather. Does this car look familiar or what? That's because it was Jim Rockford's car. Yes. James Garner. Jim Rockford. Look at that. Stephen Kennel. Hey, who's this guy? Yeah. It's a guy from Halloween 3. Here's all the stars. Wow. There's Rocky. Hey, Rocky. We did a video on this car a while ago. But yeah, this is James Gardner personally picked this car to be in the TV show. These are modified. These are actually Trans Ams turned into this car. They just put the emblem on there, but it's actually a Trans Am with a 400. But it's a really cool car. Fire it up. There's a car off the trailer. Super nice. Beautiful car. Now sometimes they have unveilings here, so maybe it's gonna be one of those unveilings. Not sure, but look at the shifter in that baby. Wow. Over here we have the Grand National. Nice car. And this one used to be the predecessor to the Buick Grand National. It's a Lassay Coupe. But it's supposed to be kind of that same deal. It's the T-Type. So this is a rear car. Oops, sorry. So it's a nice car here. Super neat, super neat. This car, look at this. This is a Hurst Olds. Look at that. It's an 80s Hurst Olds. It's got the lightning shifters. That is super neat. Wow. This is gonna probably be my rare car of the year because I've never knew that they had these type of cars. But look at this thing. That's amazing. Look at it. It's got like everything. Look at this. That is. Look at the shifters, lightning shifters, lightning rod. Wow. That's amazing. Look at that. This is a pace car. Looks like. I'm sure if this wasn't a pace car, I'm sure they had a pace car like this. Look at that. That's amazing. Wow. Another amazing car. Look at that bike. It's like a rail bike. I probably have the name wrong though, but look at that. Look at the Nitrous. Look at that. Man, look at that. That is, wow, 6,000 horsepower. That's more than a locomotive. Man. That's crazy. You would fly up in the air in this thing if it had wings. More AMX Ramblers. Look at that. Beautiful car. And these are the cars that are going to be auctioned off at Kissimmee, Florida, in January 2nd through the 14th. I went to the one auction where they had this Steve McQueen car. That was quite a treat, man, to see the original Steve McQueen car being auctioned off. Man, that was super, just really cool. But here you go. This is these are the cars that are going to be auctioned off here. They always have some really nice cars too, celebrity cars, all that good stuff. Yourself a Cuda. And here's some Chevys. Yeah, these cars, man. Super neat. Look at, they're like brand new all the time, man. Beautiful cars. Over here we have Richard Petty's 1974 Dodge Charger. This is really a familiar car. See a lot of the, like this car, like they made a lot of they made the model kits rather. With this car on there, I remember. Familiar car. Good to see it in person. Over here, this is an earlier Richard Petty car. Oh, beautiful cars. Look at this rare one-of-one Lee Iacocca car. Check this out. Look at the interior of this thing, too. Look at this, right down to the baby seat. Look at the baby seat. Wow, that's just amazing. What craftsmanship. Beautiful car. One of one. One in the world, that's it. What a nice car. There's all the Avantes. There's the body. Stripped down. Shell. Really neat cars though. That's amazing, look at that. All fiberglass. Here's a George Baris car. This is the Baris T-Buggy. They also made model kits for it. Check that out. And as you know, I'm a huge Baris fan. And look at that, they even have a can right there. They got all the, oh, look at that, they got the blueprints, magazines. This car was super big in its day. Check that out. Look at best offer. You can buy this thing. Own one of his. It's like owning one of his paintings, except in car form. What a nice car, man! I'm so happy to see these cars here. I mean, these. Look at it. Even signed the thing. Look at that. And as you know, in my previous videos, I met him in person and all kinds of good stuff. Great man, a legend, car legend. And here's some more cool 1970s Hurst Olds. Whole row of them here, as you can see. Excuse me there, guys. Thank you, thank you. Here's a whole row of beautiful, beautiful Corvettes. There's a 1967 Vet. There's actually a row of them here. Just amazing looking cars. Look at that.
That thing is so cool.
this one really caught my eye. It's bright orange. That looks really neat with the black paint. Nice looking car. Look at the interior too. Matches perfectly. Look at that. Wow, love the interior. Okay, so let's just kind of walk around and see what other amazing cars we could find today. Man, you just never know what you're gonna find here. Every year they're just different, unique cars. See a lot of drag cars here. A lot of history under one roof here. Oh, look at these little miniature cars. I always love seeing these here every year. Oh, Fiberglass Go Karts. And of course, you have the mini bikes too. It's really neat. I can't believe a lot of these are from like 1969. Little mini bikes here. And here is the 1955 Beatnik Bubble Top. This is such a beautiful car. This is on the outskirts of the show. But look at this thing. It's just amazing. It looks so futuristic too. What a nice car. And the paint job definitely goes with the car. Look at this thing. Wow, that is just amazing. Look at that thing. Imagine driving around on this thing. I like the steering wheel too. Just looks really futuristic. So again, it was a wonderful show this year, and I'd love to give special thanks to the Mcacn car show and Vicki Ashton for making this video possible. And it was again another exciting year at the car show, and a lot of great surprises too. And I would love to see everyone next year at this car show. And again, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I will have more car show videos like this one.